George McDermott, Maryland Court Watch and secretjustice.com news. I'm down here in Annapolis. It's 5:30 p.m. on the 12th of January 2011, where I just spent the day going between the legislative offices and the Court of Special Appeals and the Court of Appeals, doing the work of the citizens. I just got finished delivering 150 requests to all the members of our General Assembly after witnessing them taking their oath of office to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I hope they hold true to their word and investigate what's going on in Maryland courts. When I left the Court of Appeals and Court of Special Appeals, I came down here because I had filed a motion with the court. The latest order, I thought that it was a fraud and a sham, it was unsigned. And when I got down here and I copied and I checked it, I checked the court, official court case file. There's no signed order in there. It's just another unsigned piece of garbage. And then I checked Sharon Galloway's court docket, and I got a copy of the docket sheet, a copy of the last order in there. And the last order was issued in 2010, so the order that she has now was generated by some law clerk without judicial authority or capacity, is null and void. She'll be taking that up, and I will be readdressing the Court of Appeals because the order that allegedly transferred my case to the Court of Appeals and the Court of Special Appeals is also a sham. You have to have a signed order, and that's exactly what I requested from the. This is a Freedom of Information Act, or PIA, Freedom of Information Act request to all members of the Maryland General Assembly. They have a duty and a responsibility to make sure that the judges and the people working in our court clerk's offices uphold and defend the Constitution for all citizens, not just a bunch of shyster lawyers. And this is it. As I said in earlier programs, Justice Rehnquist had given me an extension of time to file my brief in the U.S. Supreme Court. I got a call from Mark Tomey today. He just filed a petition for writ of certiorari in U.S. Supreme Court based on all the unsigned orders that he's denying him access to the courts in Maryland. Sharon Galloway is a victim of unsigned orders. Josie up in Elkton, Maryland, and all Sam, all the rest of them up there who are victims of unsigned orders. This has got to stop, folks. We got to ram it down the General Assembly's throat that they have to do something, and they have to. That all these orders that these courts are issuing are fraud, and they won't stand the test of law. So, this is George McDermott signing off for the MarylandCourtWatch.com and secretjustice.com from Annapolis, Maryland, the 12th day of January 2011. I will be back down here now that my press pass is activated. I will be back down here on a regular basis, checking up and finding out what's going to be done. They have 30 days to respond to these Freedom of Information requests. If they don't, I'm putting everybody on notice. If they don't, I will petition the U.S. Supreme Court for a writ of mandamus to compel the courts and the officers of the state of Maryland to do that which they are required under law. So, God bless and have a good day. Signing off. Hey Sharon, George McDermott. Just walked out I just walked outside the court, and you won't believe I went up and got a copy of your looked at your case file, and I examined it and got a copy of it. So it appears to be somewhat authentic. Now my order is not signed at all. I got copies of that too. So I just wanted to let you know that I did look. What? What? Yeah. Well, see that it shows the disparity. If he could sign yours, why isn't mine signed? Okay. So yeah. So I've already filed a motion with the Court of Appeals, and I'm taking this. I notified them that it was a fraud, and that I will be addressing it. That the case is being transferred illegally. So I just wanted to let you know. I'll fax this to you when I get home. Okay, bye. MarylandCourtWatch.com and SecretJustice.com. We're down here. We just reviewed the case file of Sharon Galloway versus Martin, where she got an order yesterday from the Peter J. Krausers, and I went through the case file just to make sure, because 99% of the time they're not signed. Consideration of a motion to reinstate requested hearing oral arguments pursuant to Maryland Rule 8-523B2 with attachments. It is this day of November 2000, court ordered that the appellant's motion to reinstate requested hearing and oral arguments is denied. Now, this is very important, because I'm filing this paper with the Maryland legislature right now, and this is what the order. Let me get the other order that she received. Now this is the order that she received from the court, and I put it in as an exhibit to show exactly how abusive they are. I'll have to pick this up later. I left that exhibit. I'll pick this up in a minute. But on the same note, same court. Here's an order. This is allegedly issued by Peter J. Krauser. This was in the case file, only thing in the case file, and it's unsigned. So second-class citizens like myself, well, we're not entitled to a signed order. No. So I'll pick this up once I leave the State House. God bless.